Welcome, friends. I'm so glad you could join me today for this particular topic because the more I thought about it, the more excited I became. The idea for this video germinated when I started thinking about some recently discovered new beauty innovations, at least beauty innovations which are new to me, which then started me thinking about other beauty innovations which I think are especially helpful for those of us over 50 with mature skin. So beauty innovations are what we're going to be focusing on today. And I also thought it would be fun to include a couple of interesting makeup shortcuts as well. So hang on to your hats. I hope it will be a fun ride. Before we get started, I'd like to take just a minute to welcome all of you who are returning to my channel and welcome those of you who might be watching for the very first time. You'll find new videos on my channel every Thursday which focus on makeup tips, techniques, and product information specifically for those of us over 50. As we all know, the makeup products and techniques that worked for us in our 20s and 30s don't work quite as well for us now. So my passion as a working makeup artist is sharing with you what does work now. So if this focus is a fit for you, I do hope you'll subscribe to this channel. And with that said, let's jump right into today's topic. Let's start with a few fun makeup shortcuts. All four of the shortcuts that I'll be mentioning deal with makeup multitasking, using one product for more than one makeup step. And of course, this kind of multitasking is also a great way to save time as well as money. The first shortcut deals with our eyes. We all know that beige and brown eyeshadow colors can be a lovely, neutral daytime look for many of us. But what if we're in a hurry and can't take the time to pull out an eyeshadow palette and deal with several different brushes? Why not apply a quick swipe of eye primer and then grab a powder or a cream contour or bronzer and use that as our crease color? And if it's dark enough, we can also use it as our eyeliner. Here's a bronzer that probably many of you have that's great for using for this technique. It's from Benefit and it's their Hoola bronzer. And here's the color on the inside. And if you'd rather work with a cream product, why not try e.l.f.'s Cream Contour Palette? This is an easy, quick method, and just a couple of swipes gives some lovely depth and dimension to our eyes. The second makeup shortcut is a way to skip over a separate highlighter application step. Simply take a little of some liquid glow product like this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter and mix it either half and half with your matte or satin finish foundation, or mix in 1/3 highlighter and 2/3 foundation. Here's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter I'm talking about. So here's the matte foundation at the top of my hand. I'm using the Lift and Illuminate No. 7 foundation. Underneath the foundation, you see the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And then right here next to my finger is where I've mixed about half and half of the foundation with the Charlotte Tilbury Glow product. So I think you can see that the foundation is no longer a matte look. I've mixed it with the Glow product and it's added a wonderful bit of radiance to the foundation. Of course, there are also several other great glow products, including NYX's Born to Glow, Milani's Soft Focus Glow Complexion Enhancer, Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Liquid Highlighter, L'Oreal's True Match Lumi Liquid Glow Illuminator, and L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Amour Glow Boosting Drops. Wow! They sometimes put an awful lot of words in those titles of products. Fortunately, there are a lot of liquid glow options out there that can really look gorgeous mixed with our foundation. The third makeup shortcut is a product you've most likely heard me mention a lot, and that's L'Oreal's Age Perfect Lip Liner. It's not only a makeup shortcut, but it's also a really innovative product. So if we have fine lines around our mouths, as I certainly do, instead of having to use a separate anti-feathering clear product like this one from e.l.f., and this one, by the way, has been discontinued, unfortunately. So instead of using a separate anti-feathering clear product like the one from e.l.f. that I just showed you, in addition to a lip liner, this L'Oreal Age Perfect Anti-Feathering Lip Liner is a combination of both of these products. It's a lip liner with color, and it contains ingredients that help prevent lipstick from feathering or migrating into fine lines. This really is not only a makeup shortcut, but also a real beauty innovation, and it's definitely become my absolute go-to lip liner. The fourth makeup shortcut deals with an issue many of us have, a shiny nose. For many people, powder takes care of a shiny nose, but unfortunately, I'm not one of those people. For me, powder keeps the shine away for about 10 minutes, and I imagine some of you may have this same issue. So one day, as I was putting on my eye primer to keep the oil in my eyelids at bay, I thought, why wouldn't applying eye primer on my nose keep the oil at bay on my nose as well? So I tried it, and it definitely helps. I don't apply any moisturizer to my nose before putting on makeup. I just apply my eye primer and then put powder over it. Now, I'm sure that I'm not the first person to think of this solution, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone else talk about it or seen anyone write about it either. It certainly helps me, and I hope it will help you as well. Now, let's go ahead and move into the 7 beauty innovations. The one I immediately thought of was Lumify Eye Drops, which help our eyes look whiter, brighter, and more radiant. Most of us experience some redness in our eyes from time to time, which is caused by inflammation in any part of our eye. The inflammation can be caused by lack of sleep or perhaps by excessive use of digital devices, allergies, or dry and dusty conditions. And the Lumify Eye Drops relieve this redness for up to 8 hours. But always check with your eye doctor before using them, and stop using them and contact your doctor if you experience any eye pain, any changes in vision, redness, or irritation that worsens or lasts for more than 3 days. The next product is Micellar Water. There doesn't seem to be any agreement on how the name of this product is pronounced. I specifically tried to find out and heard it pronounced Micellar Water as well as Micellar Water. Many of you may already be using it, but those who aren't using it and might like to try it, let me share just a little bit of background with you. Micellar Water is a gentle alternative for cleaning the skin. I use it for my entire face and especially love using it on the eye area because it's a much gentler way to remove eye makeup. And the less tugging on that delicate eyelid skin, the better, right? This water-based cleanser was invented by the French founder of the skincare line Bioderma. And according to one dermatologist, hard tap water is charged with a large number of dissolved minerals, which can damage the protective barrier of the skin. This makes the skin more susceptible to environmental damage and pollution. Micellar water contains soft water along with micelles. And micelles are the tiny little balls of oil that are naturally attracted to the debris on our skin. The micelles work like tiny magnets to attract dirt, oil, and makeup on the skin's surface. So this means that all the dirt and debris can be removed without stripping our skin or throwing off its natural balance. I absolutely won't go without this product. This next product you've no doubt heard me mention before, but it's such an amazing multitasker that I just had to mention it briefly again. It's Color Science's Total 3-in-1 Renewal Therapy. It not only brightens the eye area, but it also provides hydration, it color corrects to reduce dark circles, and it reduces puffiness. And in addition, it has chemical-free 100% mineral sunscreen. It's really a wonderful product. I mentioned this next product in a recent video that I did on tips for sparse eyebrows, which I've linked in the description box in case you're interested in taking a look at it. But I wanted to show it again in case you missed that video. Sometimes we just need some help perfecting the shape of our brows when they become sparser, so eyebrow stencils can really provide a nice guide for us. But traditionally, stencils are made on single sheets of plastic, so it's necessary to hold the stencil up to the eyebrow with one hand and apply the product with the other hand. What's innovative about this product is that it has an elastic band around it, so both hands can be free. This innovation makes an eyebrow stencil so much easier to work with. And here's an innovative product that really surprised me. It's a product that helps reduce fine lines around the eye, and it's called Tight Eye. As you can see from these before and after photos, it really worked. It's a very simple process of applying one pump of the product to each clean eye area, letting it fully dry for 10 to 15 minutes, and then rinsing it off with lukewarm water. And after 2 weeks of use, I took the after photo and was truly impressed with these results. Now this next one may seem a bit odd since it's actually a product dispenser, but it's just so easy to use and dispenses just the right amount of product onto a cotton pad. And although I've used up all this wonderful Kogen Do product, which is a cleansing spa water makeup remover, I'm keeping this dispenser so I can put my micellar water in it. I just love how fast and easy it is to use. So this is what the product looks like. But here's the magic part. This is the amazing dispenser, and all you need to do is take a cotton ball, put it against this top, push it down, and it dispenses just the perfect amount of product. Isn't it wonderful when every aspect of a product works so beautifully? Clever and helpful packaging can really make a difference. This next product is one I really didn't think I needed, but I've since changed my mind about it. I was very happy cleaning my makeup brushes by swirling the brushes around in some soapy water in the palm of my hand. It really seemed to do a pretty darn good job. But then I did a little experiment. I took one of my recently cleaned brushes, swirled it in soapy water in the palm of my hand as I usually do, and then I scrubbed it against this little brush scrub pad or mat from Cinema Secrets. Here's what it looks like. This is the top of the product. And then when you turn it around, you can see that inside it, there is a little mat, which can be taken out, by the way. And this is the soap that's contained in the product. Well, I'm sure you can guess what happened. The soap on the scrub pad started to turn a little brown, which was the color of the product I'd used with the brush. So the brush I thought was thoroughly clean definitely wasn't. So I've really become a convert to using one of these little scrub pads when I clean my brushes. And of course, they're available from many different companies. And I've saved this product for last, since I think it's especially brilliant, and there's an interesting story about how this product was invented. Now, this is not a new product by any means, so I'm sure some of you are already using it, and you're probably wondering if I've been living under a rock because I only just discovered it. But I imagine there are a few of you, like me, who haven't yet heard about it. It's the original makeup eraser. This product is an ultra soft cloth that will erase makeup with just water. It's 100% polyester cloth that's antibacterial. It's double-sided, and the short fiber side is used to erase makeup, and the long fiber side is used to exfoliate the skin. According to the website, one makeup eraser is equal to 3,600 makeup wipes. It's also reusable and can be machine washed up to 1,000 times. And how this product came into existence is really an interesting story. Lexi McCarthy, who discovered this product, had been given an expensive plush robe by her mother-in-law. She used it when getting out of her pool, but discovered that it repelled water rather than absorbed it. And for whatever reason, one day she grabbed the robe and used it to wipe off her makeup and discovered that it really worked beautifully. And after a year or so of using it to remove her makeup, she cut up the robe, sent pieces of it to some family members and friends, and asked them to try it so she could make sure she wasn't crazy. Needless to say, they loved it, and the rest is history. Now, just to be clear, this does a great job of removing makeup, but it is still necessary to wash our face. So these are our beauty innovations and shortcuts for today. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And in the comments section below, please share some of your favorite beauty innovations or shortcuts. And I thought it might also be fun to share with each other a memory of a favorite childhood experience. One of my favorite memories is about the 4th of July celebrations that we used to have in the community where I grew up. There was a big afternoon parade down the main street of town before the evening fireworks session. And one of the highlights of the parade was seeing all the neighborhood floats that had been built to represent the parade's theme for that particular year. And these floats could get pretty darn elaborate. One year, our neighborhood float was Ben Franklin's post office. My mother made historically appropriate costumes for my sister and me to wear on the float, and luckily it was not a blazing hot 4th of July day. And one year, our neighborhood float was a replica of the Mayflower. The only problem was that the Mayflower had a tall mast and there was a viaduct all the floats had to go under toward the end of the parade route. The mast was designed to be lowered, but as you might imagine, there were some challenging moments getting that float safely under the viaduct. Well, I hope you'll share one of your favorite childhood experience in the comments section below. I'm really looking forward to reading them. Until next Thursday, I hope you stay happy and healthy and have a really fabulous rest of your day. Take care.